From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, number 44. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league pitching debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in. Pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
That one way inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Right side, hard hit. Ricks steps on the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 at nose at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound today, Carlos Rodon. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Next offering is outside. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the veteran outfielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Batting third. Left.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Over to first, and he's saved. Now at the plate, number 55. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
3-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the batter now, Delman Ricks. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man at second. In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs and a runner at third here in game one of this 3-game set. Got him. Inning over. One left for the Red Sox. Scoreless after one. Back now at Fenway. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Now all even up. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Coffey takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, first baseman Ben Rice.
Two down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, Trevor Coffey steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package, an impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
The 1-1. His discipline at the plate makes the power play even bigger too, Singy.
Yeah, he's a problem top to bottom. OPS can tell you a lot, and in this case, it's spot on. He's a big-time weapon for this offense.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air to left center. Bellinger moving under this one. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, designated hitter Phillips.
So digging in, Phillips Sykes. That one fouled hard the other way. One, two now. Down and in, moved his feet. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The batter will be the shortstop. Next offering is downstairs. Step off throw to first. Sykes back in on a dive. 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Two down. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back in Boston and stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
The 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch misses way outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, 3rd baseman Ryan McMahon.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
My homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's European kid.
The 1-1. Swings through that one. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's the catcher. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Center fielder, number 28.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the center fielder. On the ground, Chisholm throws to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at Fenway Park, on to the fourth. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. To third, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Way out front for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Ferguson under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Get it right, get it right. Oh.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got
The 2-1. And that one hit to first. What a stop. And they get the out.
Now batting.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
55.
one. Here's the left fielder. Two now. Nice grab. to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, number 7.
Delman Ricks up next for the Red Sox. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next,
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now, Trevor Coffey. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Cuts out it, misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One, 2 now. He goes down looking. Bellinger thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Ben Rice will hit next. Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Philip Sykes. 1-1 now. Action in the pen down there. Number 80, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough getting loose as well. And now it's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Fires in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. In the air out to center. Judge really on his horse for this one. Can't get to it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the second baseman. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. Arias into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. And it's second. That misses. Now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Move to second. Arias back on a dive. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. And that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher now, number 80.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the catcher. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. And they take the lead. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. Him out. Strikeout number 8.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jose Caballero digs in now. And a 2-1 on the way. Sliced hard but foul. The Yanks trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slings to first. That ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't be my style. Can you hear me now?
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder Justice Bigbie.
Now one miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Doval also throwing. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now the left fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one just misses. And lines out to third.
Now batting first baseman number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Delman Ricks. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making them work out there.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jay Reed.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's too low. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And ball 4 there, tying run is on base. Here is Aaron Judge.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. You're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 38 preparing to come on if needed. Slate, a left-hander, also throwing. 2-1 on Judge. That one missing inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And the go-ahead run is on base.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Slap hard the other way, but foul. One and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jay Reed won't go any further. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, number 38. He's been so good against lefties. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
way outside, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses outside. Ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a clean filling down the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for
summary.
the Red Sox. Third baseman, Gunnar Hoppy.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one. And a payoff pitch. Got him. One down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the DH, Philip Sykes. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Rips that one to right. Judge takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's a high chopper. McMahon fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Fenway, for the top of the 8th, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Oscar Gonzalez. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Here's a 2-1. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him working.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 38 done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
pitching for
Number
the Red
49
Sox.
will take
Number
over here.
49,
He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Ben Rice, the next to hit. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. The Red Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Stays alive. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That misses. 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the mark there. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He represents the go-ahead run. Rice off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
This one in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Young. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Paul DeYoung.
Now it's the second baseman.
For the Red Sox, second baseman, Max Ferguson.
The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's
Now
one down.
Catcher number 11.
Here's the catcher.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. DeYoung gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, number 28.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Camilo Doval will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swings through that.
Well, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs. The 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Oscar Gonzalez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game's gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Got the bat going too soon at strike two. In the air, right field, on his way over. Brings it in. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Now here's Trent Grisham. The Bo Sox trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that is out of play. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
So last chance for the Yankees. Here's Judge now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. With his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.